Nicole from Cuisine. Pardon my unmakeup face. I am in my shower, as you see. I'm going to do product application today. So I have used my Salon Care as my co-wash, and I actually did a gelatin treatment today also, but and then an ACV rinse. Now I did the Salon Care co-wash, and then for my conditioner, I used the GVP conditioning balm. My bottle is all wonky there. Alright, so I have done that. Now I rinsed all of the GVP out of my hair, and then I use cold water to run over it. So now we're going to, and I need to keep the water running, so please bear with me for that. This usually goes much faster, but I have to keep it running because I'm going to need it as I do my products, because I need to keep adding water. So I'm going to put about that much leave-in, but I'm going to mix it with water, so it's probably not going to really be that much. And I'm going to do everything upside down. So let me adjust this just a little bit. Okay, so see, I'm going to turn my head upside down, and I'm going to get the water in my hand, a little bit more water. I'm going to really emulsify that. And I'm just going to put this through my roots. Now there's different product applications, so I'm going to go over those. This is the Raking Method. So you just kind of comb the product through, or you can scrunch in product like this, or you can use praying hands. You put your hands together and you just do this. Now for my hair, I found it doesn't really matter. So the fact that I just did all three of those, my hair doesn't really care. Some people's hair really cares. So now that I've got that all in, rinse off my hands. Something new I have recently added to my list of products is I bought this GVP, again from Sally's. I know it's backwards, apologize for that, but it's a Shea Moisture Shea Moisture is the original, but this is the generic version of it. Coconut and hibiscus curl enhancing smoothie. So I'm going to use the tiniest bit of this for my whole head, about that much. That looks like a lot, but it's really not. It's maybe a dime size. I have very fine hair, but I have 10 tons of it. So again, I'm going to put that in my hand, and I'm going to add water to it. So again, because this takes a little bit to get fully emulsified, because it has coconut oil and shea butter in it. So if you don't like coconut, this is not a product you're going to want to use. Okay, so see, it's completely emulsified on my hands. I'm going to, well, almost. I'm going to put that in my hair, and I'm just going to take and do this. For those who have really thick hair, you're going to want to section it out and do little sections at a time to make sure your hair gets covered. For me, even though I put that much in my hand, I'm probably not going to use it all. I just kind of rake it through. Rinse off my hands again. And see, I'm using the water for my hands. I'm not putting like whole big handfuls of water, but I am putting in a little bit of water. Okay, so now that I have that in, I'm going to go to my gel concoction, my flaxseed gel concoction. You can look at my other videos. There is a video of the flaxseed gel concoction that I make. I'm going to put liberal amounts of this in my hair. So I'm not going to show you every time, but I am going to show you. That's probably a good tablespoon that I'm going to start with. Again, emulsify. It's important to emulsify everything you're putting into your hair, because a lot of hair products get activated that way. And also you want even coating. You don't want globs. So make sure you're really, and again, I add a little bit of water. Some of you who have frizz, this could be your problem, because like some of your stuff that you're putting in your hair might be sticky. And for me, if I put sticky stuff in my hair is so fine it sticks to my hands and it causes frizzing. So the way I counter that is to get a little layer of water between your hand. I'm putting more gel, got more gel, between your product and your hair. Not a lot, just enough to get rid of that stick. When you do this, you shouldn't feel sticky. It should just feel like your hands glide against one another. Okay, and I'm gonna take and put this in my roots. And my hair's not very finicky, so sometimes I do it before I start putting the stuff in the rest of my hair. Sometimes I do it after. But I really want to get it on my fingertips here and work it into my scalp. Because it's hard to get that in there. Alright, put this back up a little bit. Oop. It's a little foggy. So thanks for hanging with me. Now here's the important part. I'm going to put some more. A lot of you see how I don't really have clumps going on right now. A lot of you think that scrunching, and I was in this boat when I first started. I thought scrunching was causing my hair not to have clumps. What I found is I wasn't scrunching enough. So I'm going to flip my head and I'm going to scrunch in my product. Well, I can't get a happy medium with the camera. Okay, so I'm going to really scrunch it in. And I'm going to do this for a while. And you hear that? That's what you want. Now, as long as this process is taking me to do it on video, it usually only takes me 2 or 3 minutes to do in real life. It's just when you're explaining things, it takes longer. So, and also the other thing people are finding is some of your gels, when you put it in your hair, it makes it feel like straw. It's because it's sitting on the outside of your hair shaft. So what this does is it works it into your actual hair shaft. It's not just sitting on top anymore. It's going to give you a better hold, better curl formation. It's also going to not feel like straw. If you feel like straw, keep scrunching, keep scrunching. And I'm putting some more product in. Just gonna keep scrunching. And as you see, I'm starting to get more and more clumps. Don't forget to get the top of your head and this area back here. Sometimes that's why we get flat hair at the back, because when you're scrunching, especially when you're scrunching upside down, we're neglecting this area. So make sure, I hope you can see that, you're scrunching that back too and your sides. You want to get it all scrunched in, not just the lengths of your hair. Alright, see how much more clumps I'm getting now? Okay, and then for the last thing I'm going to use some of this extreme gel. It's less than $3 at Walmart for this tub that's as big as my face. Yeah, and I'm going to take about the same amount as I was using of the flaxseed gel concoction. This product is very sticky, so I have to add quite a bit of water to it to get it to not stick. And then as I start to feel it sticking to my hair, I have to add more water. And we want our hair to be very wet, because if your hair is very wet, it's going to cause it to clump. It's also going to cause it to have good snakes when you plop. If you're unsure how to plop, make sure to look at my plopping video. I try to give tips for all hair types because my hair is not very finicky. And if you've watched my other videos, you know I have a very intimate relationship with my hair, so I know what it needs and what it doesn't, and so this process has been pretty easy for me. But my daughter has completely different hair than I do. Hers is thick, much more curly than mine, and so hers acts, if something works on my hair, you've heard me say this before if you watch my other videos, if something works on my hair, it probably doesn't work on hers. Like that Shea Moisture coconut and hibiscus, she cannot use that. Well, it also has avocado in it, which she's allergic to, but she can't use coconut products. She can't do any protein mimickers. It's terrible for her hair. she looks a stringy mess. She gets away, but she's fortunate. She gets away with just Suave. She can use it as everything, her leave-in and everything. So, she doesn't even have to use product half the time. And her hair looks amazing. So, okay, so see now I have clumps. And I'm going to continue to squish this and add a little water at a time. I'm not adding handfuls of water. I'm just getting my hair wet and adding it that way, because I don't want to rinse the product out. Now, I've tried all the other methods, and this is what works best for me. I will do other videos on like super soaker and squish to condish. I cannot squish to condish. If I do, I lose my curls. Not all the way, but I do. They're much fluffier. I wouldn't say frizzy. They're just not as well defined, and they're definitely not as tight with the squishing to condish. But I will do other videos with those things so that you can see those processes. Just because it doesn't work for my hair doesn't mean it won't work for yours. So anyways, this is what it is. And I'm just going to scrunch this for just a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to plop. So from here, you would see me go into my plop video. So if you want to continue with my routine, you would look at that one next. I want to thank you all for watching.